Good afternoon from Canada. Welcome to my third video log. Today I figured I would talk about something that is an extremely huge part of my life, if not the biggest part of my life, and that would be guitar. Guitar is something that I am extremely grateful that I got myself into. I thank myself every day for getting into guitar. I spend a lot of time playing guitar, like hours a day, and it's hard to imagine what I'd be occupying my time with if I never did get into guitar. I'd probably be like collecting fucking bottle caps or some shit, you know? So yeah, I'm really happy I got into it. If you've been thinking about getting into guitar, or if you have thought about it in the past, or if you have tried to get into guitar but you quit, I recommend you rethink that. A lot of people tell me that they quit because they were too frustrated, it's too hard to learn, and they weren't getting anywhere. Well, you just need to put that attitude aside, because that's not true. You're always improving as long as you're playing. And yeah, admittedly the first year is pretty frustrating, and it can be annoying and hard at times. I mean, you sound like shit, your fucking hands hurt, you don't even understand how to read music or how to play anything, and yeah, it's frustrating. But that initial stage only lasts like probably less than a year, and once you get past the point where you're just totally focusing on improving, you enter a stage where you don't have to focus on improving anymore. You can just focus on having fun and creating music or learning music. And then once you get there, that's when you're going to start to thank yourself, and you're going to realize how smart of a move it was to continue on with it and not to give up during that frustrating part. You just got to push past that, and once you do get past that, believe me, it'll open up your whole world to it'll open up a whole new world altogether. Like, guitar's amazing. I could sit there and smoke a joint and just fucking zone out for hours and hours and be having a great time the entire time. I mean, being able to play something or create something, and at the same time being able to impress yourself with it, or you play something and you're like, you know, that sounded good. That's like an inexplicable feeling that you won't get from anything else. And it's a really cool, unique feeling. And I totally recommend anyone and everyone, as long as you have a bit of desire for it, to get into guitar. Or not even guitar, just any instrument in general, whatever interests you, you know? I'm sure it's the same for every other instrument. But yeah, it's really fun. You know, when you sing along to your favorite song or your favorite artist, and you just really get into the song, and you really feel like you're a part of the music, well, being able to play along to a song, or just being able to play a song by itself and singing along to it at the same time, it gives you that feeling, but times 1,000. Like, it really consumes you. Like, it really gets you into whatever it is you're playing. It takes you to a whole new world. And like, I don't even know what I'm thinking when I'm playing guitar. I'm not really thinking, it's just like a feeling. And like I said, I can't describe it. You just gotta go out, get a guitar, learn it, and discover it for yourself. And if you do, you'll be thanking yourself, and you'll be thanking me that you know, you convince yourself, or I convince you to get into it. It's not expensive either. You can get a cheap guitar acoustic for about 60 bucks, you know? That's all you need to learn, really. I really wish I had my acoustic back. Got smashed about 7 months ago or so in an epic brawl. I won't get into that. But if you are starting to learn guitar, I recommend you start with an acoustic. That's because the strings are harder to press down on an acoustic. It's harder to get a clean sound, and it's better practice for your hands. It'll build up your strength quicker, and you'll improve a lot quicker. rather than start out with an electric and then one day try acoustic, and it's going to be a bit of a challenge. If you go the other way around and you switch to an electric, it's going to be, it's going to come easy to you. I don't really know what else I could say to try and convince you. There's really not much I can say. You just got to do this for yourself, and it's really good. It's mentally stimulating. You're learning something valuable, something creative, rather than watching TV or reading books. Fuck books, they're overrated. Guitar is where it's at. You don't need books. Just play some guitar, you're good to go. It's fun. I enjoyed that. And you should too. You should get into guitar, honestly. It's only going to benefit you, and it's a skill that, the really cool thing about guitar is it's something where you're always getting better and you're always striving for perfection, but you're never going to reach it, and you're never going to reach it, because you can always get better. There's always room for improvement. There's so many different styles to learn and so many different ways to play guitar, that you'll never learn it all, but you can pick and choose what you want to learn and the types of guitar you want to play, and from that you'll be able to develop your own style and have your own personal flair. Like no two people play guitar the same. There's so many ways to go about it, in your rhythm, in your hand movements, in the scales you like to play, in the chords you like to play. If you like to finger pick, if you like to use a regular pick, genres you play, like metal or folk or whatever, it's just like endless possibilities. And yeah, it's really cool. It's a good way to express yourself, and yeah, I mean, I've already said lots, but there's really not much more I could say, so just go and get one. Put in half an hour a day or a few hours a week, and that's all you need. And that's all you need to open up an entire new world. And I think you'd be crazy not to, really. I don't think there's any good reason not to learn an instrument. So anyway, that's pretty much all I gotta say for now about guitar. If I changed one person's mind out there, or I convince one person to go out and get a guitar and try it out, then that's awesome, because I've just changed one person's life totally for the better. So anyway, I'm going to end my video now. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, I'd really appreciate the subscription. I do upload videos quite frequently. Keep giving me feedback on my videos, comments and whatnot, whether they're good or bad. Feedback's feedback, and I'll take it. And yeah, just have a good day, and I'll see you later. Cheers.